Oke semuanya, balik lagi di channel Teras Spiral. Lanjut Minecraft Story Mode lagi kita ya. Langsung play. Maaf, kagak geser kameranya. Jelas spasi loop. Kemarin nih dari tempatnya Soren yang wall semua itu loh kemarin. Kalau sekarang nih ya kasih pendapat lah surveinya gimana. Ya.
Looks like that's the way in.
After you, dude.
Oke.
Here it goes.
Dah, gak usah aku skip ini. Habis ini juga sampai habis ini. Naik ke puncak gunung tinggi sekali. Tuh kan, dari sini nih kemarin. Nah, mungkin aku skip sih mungkin. Ya udah kalau skip ya aku skip. Kalau enggak ya enggak. Nah, oke, udah sampai di sini lagi nih. Kemarin dari sini kemarin. Ya untuk kalau skip ya aku skip, kalau enggak ya enggak lah ya. Lihat aja nanti gimana ngeditnya.
Neat.
Oh, harus nyalain itu. Ya. Harus nyalain itu.
Hey, Petra. So, on a scale of to how bad are you feeling?
Somewhere in between, but I'm holding on for now.
For now. Aku tak
I guess I'm gonna keep looking
yang
around.
penting kayaknya.
Look away.
Habisin aja lah, habisin.
Hey,
How do you think Soren managed to get out of here without leaving any clues behind?
he is the greatest builder of all time. If anybody knew how to put in the secretest of secret doors, it's him.
Plus
Have you ever seen anything weirder than this place?
Actually, yeah.
Hah?
I once saw a
Gimana?
villager dig a huge trench and fill it with like 1,000,000 carrots.
Alah.
I'll be back.
Oke.
I'll be here.
Gimana kalau lagi?
Hey.
I'll be back.
Lebih baik. Waduh.
I'll be here.
Ruben.
Hey, Ruben. You doing okay, buddy? I know I'm supposed to be looking for something, Ruben. Any idea
Idea
what?
what?
What's that, boy? You see something over there?
High five.
High five, Ruben.
Kayak anjing babinya.
Well, I'm gonna keep looking.
Pat.
You like that, don't you, boy?
Di antara semua hewan kok milihnya babi? I don't know.
Thought you could trick me, huh, fake son? Well, it's not gonna work. What's up, Jesse?
Oke.
Either of you guys know what's eating Lucas?
Well, as a longtime observer of human behavior,
We have no idea.
Waduh.
Try, talking to him.
Oke.
You both doing okay?
could be worse, could be better.
Maksudnya. Ya, terus yang mana?
I think I'm onto something with this lever puzzle. If I can just find the secret door, I know it's gonna open. I'm gonna keep poking around.
Right,
Right.
I'm gonna keep poking around.
right.
Ya, terus kalian ngomong lagi. Ayo tombolnya apa buat apa tombolnya?
Didn't do anything.
Cluenya.
It sounds like the music is coming through the wall.
Enggak kedengeran nih. Ini nih clue keduanya nih.
Cool. Well, at least that's not made of wool. Must be all sorts of hidden water systems in this place.
Zombie wall. Aduh. Udah balik lagi nih. Oke. Terus ke kulkas kita.
What do you want?
Petra worried about you, Bong. You gotta keep it together.
Lucas, no matter how upset you get, you've got to keep it together.
I know. I do. Listen, I know I've been prickly, okay? But, Jesse, I think something's wrong with Petra. I mean, you have to have noticed the lack of energy, the labored breathing.
I wish I could tell you, but I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Wait, talk about what? Jesse, if I'm right about this, you have to tell me.
Tapi jangan satu
It's
ya.
not fooling anybody. At least not me.
Bilangin aja lah. Biar tahu.
Lucas, Petra's sick.
How long have you known?
A while, but she asked me not to say anything. The wither infected her with something.
So everything I was worried about is true. This is my fault, Jesse.
Iya.
Petra's wither sickness, it's because of me.
So that's why you've been so angry? Because you feel guilty?
If I hadn't choked, you would have been able to pull Petra out of that tractor beam sooner.
For all we know, Petra didn't get sick until way after that.
Maybe you're right.
Berarti setelahnya ya. Oke.
If one of our best fighters is sick,
Jika
do
salah
we even stand a
kita
chance
sakit,
anymore? Not like we haven't dealt with some grade A problems before, but
asal masih stick
If we stick
together.
together, we can do
Or a
anything.
friendship.
Even something that feels impossible.
it just feels extra impossible now.
Then we stick together extra hard.
Okay. I just kind of wish Petra would tell everybody. It would just make things easier.
Easier.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey. How you doing?
How are you holding up?
I'm not the one you need to worry about.
Petra ya. Anyway out.
You haven't found a way out of here, have you?
Honestly, I haven't even been looking.
Nggak nyari malah.
I just need a little alone time right now.
Looking at lever.
I kind of need to get at that lever you're blocking.
Good. Thanks.
Yep.
Daripada kalian penasaran kan, aku pencet lagi aja lah. Daripada kalian penasaran.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey.
You know what? Never mind.
Bah. Ada aja lah. You know what? Never mind.
Looks kind of like clouds made out of glass.
Not made of glass. Tekan dah ini nih, dang save. Nggak bisa kayak itu, nggak bisa.
That's weird.
Susah nggak buat kayak gitu tuh, nggak bisa setahu buat yang buat
Hey
dulu ya
everyone, I
dulu.
think I found Soren's way out.
Dulu nggak bisa tuh setahu.
Way to go, Jesse.
Nice sleuthing, Jesse. Sorry I wasn't more help back there. When I think back to how I ran all over Endercon looking for Ivor,
Don't even worry about it, Petra, and don't apologize.
Jangan minta maaf lah.
Thanks.
Semuanya juga gak membantu kok semuanya.
We'll check out the rest of the house. See if we can find Soren before he finds us.
Before he find us. Aduh kok gelap amat.
Guess the water system isn't just for the outside. Not that the outside was actually the outside.
Maksudnya gimana Jesse? Maksudnya Oke, apa ini?
You could fit hundreds of people in here, but it doesn't look like it's being used for much of anything.
Ke kanan kah? Iya, ke kanan. Gak ada bawah sih di sana. Bentar aku cek aja lah biar nggak penasaran. Ya nggak ada apa-apa. Jangan dulu. Kita exploring dulu aja nggak bisa. Kalau ke yang kanan nggak bisa juga. Bentar cari posisi yang itu.
Well, the music's louder, but I don't hear anyone talking in there. Let's see what's going on behind this door.
Oke, ayo. Gas. Udah berapa menit aku recording nih? Nggak lihat jam aku tadi. Loh, kepencet pause. Kayak musik-musik zaman dulu gak sih? Musiknya
And
tuh.
I call that one Symphony in E. A new composition to celebrate my newest
Newest
discovery.
That's him!
This time, I observed
Soren!
one place a block on top of another block.
What the?
Rudimentary, yes,
It's
but
just a recording.
sign
Just
of
a
undeniable
recording.
intelligence. I hope I'm not imagining things.
After all that, he's not even here?
I better eat something. Positively lightheaded with excitement.
We came all this way and for what? We're no closer to Soren than before.
We can't give up now. Soren had to have been here at some point, right? Which means this place has got to be crawling with clues.
Odds are it's crawling with something.
That's better.
Maybe there's something useful on this record.
My next step is
Figure
to
out
see
what he's
whether they
talking
might be able
about.
to be persuaded to build collaboratively. I've worked up a simple
Full
set
set
of
of
building
15 days
instructions
to
to
inspire.
inspire them. I will disguise myself and hide among them in order to observe them more closely.
Hah? Tem?
Oh,
Hide among
might do
them.
a new
Hide
composition
among
coming
who?
on.
Among lu.
Jesse? Do you
Jesse,
think Soren is talking about
them,
them?
Enderman tah. Mengamati Enderman dari dekat.
Then again, everything else about this guy has been pointing to crazy.
I guess everybody needs hobbies. And if they are really, really,
Dangerous.
really dangerous. You think he's actually training Endermen to build stuff?
I think he thinks he's training Endermen to build stuff.
He thinks.
Let's look around, see what we could find out.
Kayak nggak punya harapan tuh si dia itu apa itu Olivia. Kok oleng-oleng ini? Ambil semua lah.
Calls of the Endermen.
Waduh. Itu tuh sejarahnya tuh.
You find anything useful? Worth asking.
Waraskin. Apakah?
You doing all right? Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
Masih sama kah?
I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend any more time here than I have to.
Ya kita yang datengin, kita yang marah.
This place doesn't give you the creeps. Keep it real, Rubes.
Cuma senyum doang. Udah habis dialognya.
Whoa, you're right. If I want to go out there, I need to put on a disguise.
Tak Allah. Naik. Di sini ada apa di sini?
It's a good thing they can't see me through this glass.
Katanya hal yang bagus mereka tidak melihatku. Apa itu menembus kaca ini kok cahaya. Dah. Terus ngapain di sini? Oke. Kok nggak pernah ngomong aku ya? Udah lama nggak recording jadi nggak bisa ngomong. Keliling lagi, keliling terus. Kita jarah semuanya. Found something.
What you got?
It's definitely some sort of crafting recipe.
Buat
Why
apa?
would someone as brilliant as Soren need a recipe for a shape that simple?
Because they're not for Soren. They're for the Endermen. This must be what he's trying to teach them to build.
Terus cari 7 blok ya.
Hey, Olivia. What do you think the others have found?
I don't know. Soren's mansion looks huge, but the lab seems to be where the real answers are.
Hey, Olivia. What do you think it's like actually living in the
What do you
end?
think, like,
At least you don't have to
hidup
worry
di
about
the end?
noisy neighbors, unless you get those guys riled up.
Hey, Olivia. Find anything else?
Anything else?
Nothing helpful. At least not
Not
yet.
yet. Masih belum katanya.
Hey, Olivia. Find anything else?
Nothing helpful. At least not yet.
Not yet. Tapi nggak bakal ketemu, boleh ketemu udah lah.
I'm no art snob, but meh.
Kok lag pas kesini nih? Ini satunya nih.
Those instructions called for clay blocks, just like this one. Guess it's hard to get plants to grow in the end.
Susah untuk membuat tanaman tumbuh di the end. Taruhlah the end itu tempatnya kayak gimana. Kayak ini the end ini nggak bisa ditanamin setauku.
Enderman Observations Part 27?
I've been watching the Endermen up close today, and I'm convinced that I may have caught them communicating. Or at the very least, 2 of them stood near each other for an extended period. It was very exciting. Then they wandered away.
I'll take
But it
this one
seemed
too.
deliberate. Maybe. I followed one of them for the next 3 hours. Here's what happened.
That's 3 I've
Wait,
grabbed so far.
Dapat lever dari mana kita dapat lever tadi? Aku yakin bukan dari episode sebelumnya sama aku yakin bukan dari episode ini, yakinku.
Totemic constructions of peaceful
Peaceful
Endermen.
Could Endermen be implored to work together? Or are they like sheep and pigs, wandering randomly and doing things based on whim rather than higher thought processes? I've already decided that only Endermen at peace build structures. When agitated, such as yesterday, they don't seem to have any interest in building things,
I'll take
only
this one too.
hitting me with their fists repeatedly.
Tempat
Meanwhile,
kurang
peaceful
satu.
Endermen will move blocks from place to place, on, seemingly ad
Kurang
infinitum.
satu, di mana yang satu? Kok nggak lihat? Di sana ya, oke. Di
Satisfaction.
kiri bawah.
Clearly, this will require further
Kiri
detailed
kan? Ya,
observation.
tuh di kiri.
I am so.
Nah, ini dia.
Looks like this is the last block in here.
Kok pas 5 gitu ya kan? Kita dengerin dulu yang terakhir.
The Folly of Pumpkins?
Volley of Pumpkins. Volley itu apa? Volley nggak tahu aku volley.
Wearing a pumpkin may stop the Enderman from attacking me, but I remain convinced it is also altering their behavior,
Dengerin aku.
as if their preternatural knowledge of my presence keeps them from revealing their true natures. Therefore, I have now begun to fashion a camouflage suit that will allow me to mingle amongst these heretofore inscrutable creatures, and, like a fearless explorer burning his boats to the ground upon reaching the shores of a new land, my entire cache of pumpkins has now been baked into delicious pies.
Nggak nyimak aku. Nggak nyimak. Yang tinggi, yang rendah.
Olivia, check it out.
An Enderman suit? Either Soren's got a very unique fashion sense or... Wait a second!
Looks like a taller one was hanging there, but it's missing.
Because Soren must be wearing it. This is the disguise he was talking about. In order to walk amongst the Endermen, you have to become an Enderman.
Untuk berjalan di antara Enderman, kau harus jadi Enderman.
So, if Soren is using those blueprints to teach the Endermen to build, and there's a disguise missing from the stand,
He must be conducting his experiment right now.
of course.
Pasti eksperimen
The
sekarang
missing
katanya.
disguise is the one he had to put on before going outside.
Which means if we want to get to Soren, we have to go out there to do it.
Kalau mau ketemu Soren harus keluar sana
Leftover
katanya.
Enderman suit would fit me. Guess it's time to play dress up.
Oke. Lokat dulu lah.
Creepy.
Katanya menyeramkan katanya. Filmnya agak frame drop ya.
How do I look?
I don't think you want my honest opinion. But it just might do the trick.
It just make to the trick. Oke, yuk.
Hang on a second. Soren in disguise looks like any old Enderman, and so will you. How are you going to find him? Walk up to every Enderman out there and say,
Hey,
"Hey,
Soren."
Soren? The whole point of the disguise is to avoid that kind of attention.
We just need to get his attention without riling up the Enderman.
Try not to die, okay?
I
Really hate to have to watch that from behind this protective glass.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Katanya gimana cara Soren kan nyamar keluar kayak Enderman.
Gotta get Soren's
Olivia tanya gimana carinya.
and avoid attracting theirs.
Apakah mau Enderman ditanya satu-satu, kau Soren gitu. Apa Enderman-nya mau ditanyain satu-satu gitu? Ya enggak kan. Itu ada apa itu? Aman. Aman. Oke, aman. Apa ini? Look at.
I need 6 blocks to finish that shape in Soren's instructions. This guy's got the only block around.
Gak bisa kah? Mana? Alamatnya. Terpaksa kita curi lah. Maling. Ambil. Agak marah mereka jadinya.
Looks like let me just take another look at the instructions.
Kanan atas 1 L, oke.
I can't handle.
Tabir to break out. Oh, dipencet langsung.
Lockdown, 5 to go.
Pencet langsung.
Hope that Soren's watching wherever he is.
Aku berharap Soren melihatnya. Langsung dipencet ternyata. Aku pikir kan harus ditutup, digeser-geser. Aku pikir pantesan aku geser nggak bisa.
False evidence of Enderman intelligence accomplished. Nothing to see here, guys. Just walk away.
Walk away.
Okay, they're not walking away. Definitely not walking away.
I am sorry about this, but it has to look real.
Berarti ya supiril. Soren. Spoiler.
I don't think it'll bruise. Your face, I mean. These suits were built with durability in mind.
Cepat gantinya baju.
Soren.
Well,
Cepat sekali
I
gantinya.
am. But must I be? I'm not sure if I want to sometimes. Sometimes I'd prefer to be anything but Soren. Like a donkey, for example.
You have to help me.
Well, I just did.
You hit me hard in the face.
You upset the Enderman, and I got you to safety.
Membuat Enderman marah kita.
By the way, as far as introductions are concerned, this is not going very well.
We're in danger.
Oh, what else is new? Whatever your issue is, whatever your problem, it has occurred before and has been solved before.
Katanya telah ditangani katanya.
Even so, what do you need me for?
Apa yang kau
I've
butuhkan
gone out of
dariku?
my way to avoid these types of problems.
Help me save the world.
How?
Oh,
The Formidabomb.
ini dulu.
There's a wither storm on the loose and it's eating the world.
Ah, I see. You misspoke. You don't need me. You need my stuff. I've found that when you give people what they want, they turn on you. They become resentful.
I won't do that.
It's only natural. It's why I prefer Endermen. They always do what you expect, almost to a fault. You're a stranger. And what you're asking for is too dangerous.
I have the amulet.
What?
Gabriel gave it to me.
Gabriel?
Gabriel asked me to reassemble the Order of the Stone.
The Order of the Stone? They asked for me? I've always known they needed me, but I was never sure if they wanted me. It's lonely down here without your friends.
Gabriel is your friend.
I don't know. Does he ever talk about me?
Sure.
Iya, jelas.
What kinds of things do they say?
Aduh,
Specifically. Give me an example.
you're the best.
That you were the best of them.
Biasanya ke kanan atas harusnya.
Well, that's very nice to hear. But what about you? Are you my friend? As long as we're on the subject.
Sure.
Sure.
That's the best thing I've heard in years.
Ah,
Admittedly, it's not a very high bar. Don't worry,
Worry, I'm going to help you,
because that's what friends do. Before we leave, I'm going to give my old friends a gift. The gift of song.
aduh.
Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit, she tries. They might look the same to the untrained eye,
What's happening?
but that's a lie. So I
Apa?
say,
Ada apa?
wait, is that, are you?
Soren!
Sore.
Whoa.
Wah.
Nice to meet you, Soren.
You look terrible.
Ketahuan kayaknya wayang. Enderman-nya kok masuk Enderman-nya? Baru masuk ya? Kok bisa masuk? Jangan lihat matanya.
Seems a bit odd.
What's happening?
Aduh.
You've upset them.
Kita buat mereka marah
Altered their
katanya.
behavior.
Okay, let's go.
Kita buat mereka marah katanya. Aku sih ya, bukan kita aku. Kalau enggak ya. Kalau main tapi iya sih kalau main. Oke, udah nge-save. Udah selesai ya. Sampai sini aja videonya ya. Udah cukup. Oke semuanya, untuk videonya sampai sini dulu aja. Like, comment, dan subscribe jika kalian menikmati videonya. Dan sampai jumpa di next video. Bye bye.
Okay.